Because somewhere along the way, he had understood something Mira never said directly. The love is not always about holding on. Sometimes it's about what someone leaves behind in you, a way of seeing, a way of feeling, a way of being. Hi everyone, I am Vandana, and you are listening to today's story, The Quiet Between Two Heartbeats. Take a deep breath and let the noise of your day slowly fade away. Because this is not just a story about love, it is about the kind of connection that does not need loud words, the kind that quietly enters your life, changes something deep inside you, and leave before you even realize how much it meant. Some stories are not about forever. Some are about a moment that feels like forever. So sit back, relax, and let me take you into a world where silence speaks, where presence is enough, and where love exists, even without staying. It started on a winter morning in a city that never truly slept, yet always seemed tired. Raj. Raj liked mornings before the world woke up. He believed that between 5:30 and 6 a.m., life felt honest. No noise, no pretense. Just the sound of birds negotiating the sky and the slow stretch of sunlight across buildings. He had a habit. Every morning, same bench, same park, same thermos of tea. And for months, he thought he was alone in that ritual. Until one day, he wasn't. She appeared without announcement, just quietly. She sat at the far end of the bench, of the same bench, leaving a respectful distance, as if she understood invisible boundaries without being told. Raj noticed her but said nothing. She wore simplicity, like it was her identity. For the first few days, they didn't talk, but something strange happened. They started to wait for each other. On the seventh morning, it was unusually cold. Raj noticed her hands trembling slightly as she held a notebook. Without thinking too much, he pushed his thermos toward her. Tea? He asked, almost unsure of his own voice. She looked at him, surprised, not by the offer, but by how naturally it came. She smiled. Not a big smile, just real. Thank you, she said softly. And that was the beginning. Her name was Mira. She wrote, not for fame. She wrote because words were the only place where she could be completely honest. Raj did not ask too many questions, and Mira did not offer too many answers. Somehow that made everything easier. They spoke about small things, why the sky looks different every morning, why people rush even when they don't know where they are going, why silence feels louder with the right person. Days turned into weeks, weeks into something that did not need a name. One morning, Mira did not come. Raj told himself it was normal. But the next day, she did not come again. And the day after that, the bench felt colder than usual. The tea tasted different. The silence was no longer comforting, it was empty. On the fourth day, Raj found something. A small folded page tucked under the edge of the bench. His heart knew before his mind did. He opened it carefully. It was her handwriting. She wrote, "Some meetings are not meant to last forever, not because they are incomplete, but because they are already whole in their briefness. You never asked me why I come here. I come here to feel less alone, and strangely, with you, I stopped feeling that. That scared me. Because when something starts to matter, the fear of losing it begins to grow. And I have lost enough. You taught me something without trying. That silence can be shared, that presence can be enough, that not all connections need promises. Some just need to exist. And maybe that's what we were. Take care of the mornings, Mira." Raj read the letter again and again and again, trying to find something he missed. Some hidden clue, some way to undo what had already been done. But the truth was simple. She had left. Not dramatically, not angrily, just quietly, like she had arrived. Day passed, then weeks. Raj still came every morning. Same bench, same tea. But something had changed. He no longer came to escape the world, he came to understand it. One morning, months later, something unusual happened. Someone sat on the far end of the bench, a different person, different face, but the same distance, same silence. Raj was observing, then smiled slightly. "Tea?" he asked. Because somewhere along the way he had understood something Mira never said directly, that love is not always about holding on. Sometimes it's about what someone leaves behind in you, a way of seeing, a way of feeling, a way of being. Years later, Raj would still remember her, not with pain, not with regret, but with a quiet gratitude, like a song that doesn't play anymore, but somehow still exists in your memory. And maybe that's what some people are, not chapters, not stories, but moments. So if you ever meet someone who makes silence feel like home, don't rush to define it. Don't rush to hold it. Don't rush to understand it. Just be there. Because not all love stories are meant to be lived loudly. Some are meant to be felt deeply and left gently, like the quiet between two heartbeats. And if you listen carefully, you will realize that silence was never empty. It was always full, full of everything that did not need to be said. Thank you.